Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know we didn't do the intro, but man, I just couldn't. You know what? Make sure it just so much, man. I couldn't just sit back and just.
No, man, you've been chopping at the bit, dog. You've been chopping at the bit.
I blame yous, as makes Joe say. I blame all yous, man. I
All
blame
the
all
use,
yous,
man.
man.
No, I'm so glad. The best decision I've ever made was putting my phone away all day. I don't have to even deal with it, man. I don't have to deal with it.
Whew, man, we got a great show for you guys, man. It's so much going on between the NBA playoffs. Next week at this time, we'll be doing the show. The draft will be ready to kick off.
Boy,
So many
it's up.
stories, so
It's
much
up.
stuff going on. It's just gonna be. It's gonna be how they say. Make sure how the kids say. It's gonna be crunk, man.
It's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
crunk.
crunk.
It's litty. It's up.
WNBA got y'all all in your feelings. You know that contract been like that for years, but we'll talk about it. It's been the contract structure for real, but we'll talk about it. I don't want to give away no more, man. I don't want to give away no more. And so much more, man. And make sure we're gonna tell y'all, all y'all, why Rich McKay still in them streets. He still representing
He
that
the
team.
man. He the man. This his team.
This is team. But we'll go
Shoe
ahead and make some.
program. Shoe
What you want
program.
to start with today, brother?
Emmanuel Glaze. I can't let it go no further. Emmanuel Glaze. All the tags, all the inbox messages, all the memes that were being passed around. Oh my God! Do you see Caitlin Clark's 4-year deal? Do you see Angel Reese 4-year deal? Hello. We know y'all new to the party, but Emmanuel Glaze, could you help the people out? Could you help the people out? Why is the pay scale this way, Emmanuel Glaze? And really and truly, it is an easy fix, but y'all don't want to hear that. We may get into that, but Emmanuel Glaze, can you help the listeners out with why there's such a huge gap in pay for the WNBA? Help the people out, Emmanuel Glaze. Help them out.
For one, let's I'll be nice. It's only 27 years old. So they are very young in comparison. If you go back, you know me, I'm a nerd. I went back and looked at stats. that would mean the NBA was in 1971. Back then, franchises wasn't making no killing back then. So they were making about $300 million for the salaries. There wasn't nobody making no millions. They didn't do all that. So the WNBA franchise, their worth is between $45 and $55 million to buy a team. That's the worth of the team. Did some research, checked on the dream. That's what it's going about, $55 million. Now, if you're a business person, which we all kind of think we are, I can't have, they're not splitting half of their salary, half of their worth or revenue. That ain't even revenue. That's the cost of a franchise.
To own the team, to buy the team.
So if my value is 55, that means I'm probably running on a $30 to $35 million budget. I'm paying 15 players, believe it or not. I know y'all don't believe this, but they're probably hitting 2 to 3 million in salary. Now, could it be more? Absolutely. But here's where I have a problem with a lot of people. The WNBA should be able to stand alone at this time. They have a very unique way of doing things.
Right.
They have 4 months in the league. And see, people say, well, the NBA get paid this much. The NBA is a 10-month season. It starts in October and doesn't end to June. They get 3 months off and they're right back.
Right.
The WNBA, unfortunately, starts in May, ends in August, September sometime. It might be a little extended this year because of the Olympics. So they're going to stretch it out a little bit more this year.
Right.
But if you got a business that's worth $50 million and the Atlanta Hawks is worth $3.1 billion, that's a big difference in franchise money right there.
The math not mathing. The math not mathing.
And you're also looking at an 81-year-old product and a 27-year-old product.
Yeah.
Now, I know make sure you're going to tell them how to fix it, but I want to tell you how you can fix another way. I'm going to go at Kathy Engelbert, who's the commissioner of the WNBA. You have to create this class kind of like what David Stern did in 1981 when he said, Magic, Bird, we riding y'all until the wheels fall off.
Let's go.
So you better ride Caitlin. Yeah, everybody mad. Caitlin just got an 8-figure Nike deal that's on the way. Guess what Caitlin gonna be? She ain't got to go overseas. She don't want to. She fine. She fine. She ain't even got to go overseas, so she's gonna be fine. Yes, I know y'all was surprised that it was only 70,000, but I hate to tell y'all this. It's been that way for 4-5 years. It was worse than that before
It
this
was worse
last
than
contract. So it's good that y'all are noticing this now. I'm happy that people have seen this, but I've heard this a while. That's why they play overseas. If they had the money, they wouldn't even go overseas. But a couple of things. Captain Engelberg has to hang on to this class. This class got this was one of the best classes I was seeing. They got that Brink from who's out there in LA now, and Nakia, and Caitlin, and Chicago looks good. That's what they need to ride and hitch this thing on. I know a lot of old players, but that don't mean they're gonna make the league. Look, I get it, ladies. You're a professional and you want to keep it a buck. But if you want the league to progress,
keep it a buck.
I'm gonna tell you like one time. I'm a wrestling fan. Make sure you know this. One time back in the day, Steve Austin, who was Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? The league looked at him. The WWE was like, and Shawn Michaels said, I don't want to give the belt up. But everybody in that locker room knew that the only way we're going to get to here is that Stone Cold Steve Austin had to win the belt. And The Undertaker, everybody's ready for that. Sometimes in business, you got to take chances. Caitlin Clark is that chance.
Yeah.
She is that chance. Indiana's going to be great. I just hope, and there's some other things I want to see. I want to see the players be more active with the microphone, quit running away from talk more, talk to media more, talk to side media more, get your name out there, get your voice out there. It's like sometimes me make sure I've been covering the Dream for 8 years. I can tell you, I used to hate post-game press conferences because it was like they hated to be there. And I'm like, this is your brand. You are not a businesswoman. You are a business woman.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Talk your shit. Get on the mic. Why you think AJ ain't got to go overseas? Everybody hear her talking. And now everybody upset about her not getting a Nike contract, but it's coming. I'm sure it's coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to treat it like if you want the WNBA to be great, everybody has to buy in. Everybody has to go to the game. Everybody have to have jerseys on. Everybody have to be it. Players have to talk a lot. They have to make sure the post-game press conferences. I can tell you the difference now. Me and Maceo go to a Hawk game at 5:30. We're not leaving to midnight because they're going to do their interviews. We're going to be talking before the game, after the game. The players going to talk. We go to a Dream game. We get there at 6:30. We out at 10.
Boy,
they shut them.
Might be earlier than that.
They be like, hey, you got 30 minutes, get up out here. I'm like, oh, let the players talk. They only got 40 games. It's 40 games in the WNBA season. 20 of them at home. For 20 games, you should be on your ish, getting every microphone, talking your stuff. We don't get it's if you want to make this product good, I can just tell you now, the greatest, if you want to see how to work the league, go back to Magic Time. I know the Lakers didn't like it. You know that. What was the name of the movie? Showtime. Or
Winning Time.
Winning Time. Magic was in front of the camera every day.
Yeah.
Smiling. Larry Bird hated the camera. He was in front of the camera. You got to be about the business. Should we be there? Yes. We want to be there. But the WNBA has to do their thing. And look, NBA is selfish, guys. They ain't saving no damn body.
Boy.
NBA ain't saving no. They are a selfish league.
I want to be saved.
Everybody say they should dump 100 million. The NBA got their own problem. They call it aging.
Yeah. The
NBA has a real problem because if you look at Golden State, you hope that this new crop of players that's coming out, NBA will work. Because once LeBron, Steph, and all them leave, and KD, who the next guys they putting out there?
Boy.
Honestly, and I say this, and I'll let you talk, Max Show. Adam Silver's greatest job as commissioner of NBA will be once post LeBron, KD.
Oh yeah.
He ain't had to do much of nothing. That was all David Stern bringing. He just been sitting there like. Now it's like, hey, what you gonna do? Ant-Man's gonna be your guy. Who's your guy? So at the end of the day, man, my thing to the WNBA: put your 4 months, 5 months, whatever it takes. You should be, if you want this league to be there, market. Get your players in front of them cameras. Get them players in front of them microphones. Be happy. Sign after every game at home. You only got 20 games. Sign the kids' autographs. Hey, we got an autograph session with our favorite players.
Yeah.
Do this. Do that. It's got to be where you are really trying to turn. If you want, my goal is that my hopes is in 5 years, make sure we'll have $1 million player. That's my goal.
Yeah.
That's my hopes.
Yeah.
My hopes we'll see our first $1 million player. But in order to do that, you have to buy in and be all about marketing your business. Can't be a businessman or woman. You got to be a business. You got to market yourself to death.
Yeah.
And I give Caitlin credit. What those college athletes do better than anybody. Angel, loss, win at LSU. Where was she at, Maceo? Right on the mic.
Boy.
Right on the mic. Caitlin, win or lose. Hey, we just didn't play our best game. Hey, win or lose, you got to be in front of the mic. What's your say, sir?
Dude, you're spot on. You're very accurate. Marketing. Jerry just talked about it. It's go time for the WNBA.
Yes.
They've been waiting on this right here. You finally have a transcending player. Everything about her is right now. She should be on every commercial. She should be, whatever you're doing, she should be the face of it. Look at the numbers. College basketball numbers the last 2 years. She's here. She belongs to you now. 40 games. They've already said 36 of her 40 games are going to be on national TV.
That's crazy. 36.
That's crazy. The Las Vegas Aces have already moved the game.
Oh, that's going to be crazy.
When they come to Las Vegas, they've already moved it to a bigger venue. And you talked about it, Glaze. The money. It's a big difference in the money. And when you guys are, all of a sudden surprised by the salaries, I'm like, have you ever seen anybody out wearing a WNBA jersey, a WNBA t-shirt? Are you supporting? I mean, you complaining. Are you supporting? Do you go to a game? Everybody who tried to send me that graphic or whatever,
yeah.
The first thing I fired back to them, did you buy season tickets? Have you went online today and bought a jersey? If you hadn't, shut up. Have you ever been to a dream game? They played at Georgia Tech. They played at State Farm. They playing over College Park. Have you ever been to a game? If you had, shut up. It's no need to argue about it or be so shocking and surprised if you're not part of the solution.
Yeah.
We make all these other brands popular. They always talk about our dollar and all these things. Y'all go by Ralph Lauren. You go by, look what I got on. Without trying, the NFL sells stuff when they ain't even trying. Without even trying. They print money all day. They have a young lady who has generated the last 2 years crazy numbers.
18 million people saw the final. 18 million people.
12 million people watched the draft.
Come on, man.
Here she is, WNBA.
Come on, man.
Here she is. What are you going to do? But for all of yous that are so shocked and appalled by this, if you're not going to a game, if you're not going to go buy a jersey for your niece, your daughter, if you're not in, no, I got like 5 or 6 Atlanta Dream shirts, and I win.
I got a flag and everything.
If you don't have the most basic piece of clothing for the WNBA, it's the orange hoodie. If you don't have the orange hoodie, mine around here somewhere. If you ain't got the orange hoodie, be quiet.
Yeah.
Stop being shocked and appalled. Put your money where your mouth is. If not, be quiet.
What's great about it as well, Maceo? All the players, Reese, I'm telling you, my mind be going, but Caitlin, all these young ladies went to the league. They know what the salary structure was, but they coming in with this idea. We about to change the game, which is big. And I need for the older players to be able to accept the younger players and quit trying to say, oh, man, we still playing. Look, This if you want the league, you should never want to leave the league the way that you came in.
Without a
The
doubt.
league should always be greater than when you came in. So
Right.
if you got a transitional talent that's none of y'all in the WNBA can say we played in front of 18 million people on TV.
Everybody
That has
about to
never happened.
Everybody about to eat, B.
It ain't never happened. Look,
Everybody about to eat.
and if the world is on her and she's in Indiana, which is almost perfect, it's almost Iowa again, but it's a little bigger than Iowa.
It's basketball. It's a
It's a
basketball.
basketball. They couldn't have picked a better everything. But Angel Reese, all of them knew they could have went back to school, but they said no. This is our time.
Yeah.
You know what it's time for us to do. This is one of the greatest draft class. This might be a 2003,
This it.
96
This
draft
it.
class from the NBA type draft this year. Because that girl from LA looking better this year, Indiana looking better this year,
This it.
Chicago looking better this year. This is going to be the league. This is going to be the year we're going to all look back and say, remember in 2024, that draft there changed the WNBA, man.
Yeah. And all of y'all who complaining and can't believe the pay, the same energy y'all had to copy paste and send me that chart. Y'all sent me about 4 of them. I want to see y'all posting about the games when they on TV, and they gonna be on TV. The same energy y'all had during the Final Four and the tournament, and y'all kept saying, "Oh my God, this tournament is better than the men's." Okay, here you go.
It's gonna be
Here go your opportunity to support it. I saw Marlon say they need to have more of the stuff
jerseys
in the
stores.
Y'all don't go to the store and shop. No way. When the last time some of y'all done been to the mall? Y'all do everything online. Fanatics got it. Each team got their own website.
Yep.
They already talked about the number of Caitlin jerseys they sold already. So again, let's not do that, y'all. This thing right here.
Yeah.
You can do everything with this right here. Dude, I can't tell you, I am a shoe junkie. I can't tell you the last time I've been to Foot Locker.
Me either.
To buy shoe, I ain't got to.
I don't even
They
remember.
come to my front door.
I don't even remember either, dog.
So
I ain't been.
the
I look at my mall.
Right. Who goes to the mall?
The mall just look like a big spot in the area.
Dude,
what's that place?
Do you know what the mall is now? Nothing but a big restaurant. Y'all go to the food court and get right back up out of there.
Yep.
I gotta go to the mall tomorrow to get my watch, get a battery
put on the watch. When I take the links out, that's what I go for. I get my battery. I gotta watch. Get the watch in there.
Y'all don't have to go nowhere. It's all to your front door.
That mall is a big spot over there. It's just a big spot there.
I don't want to hear none excuses. The same energy y'all had, and the same. Oh my God, they pay. I can't believe she's making that kind of money. Help them out then.
This should be a great season. I should see great numbers. I should see every stadium packed. If we so mad, let's see it, man. Let's see it. Make sure I got to change it up, man, because I'm a little pissed off about something else too.
Oh man, what are you pissed off about, Emmanuel Glaze?
What was that? What was that game yesterday? What was that?
Who, the Hawks?
What was that Hawks game yesterday, man? They said, man, what was that? Did they just say we done? We ain't want to be here. What was that? Maceo, can you help me, Maceo? Help me out, Maceo.
Glade, we've been there for 41 games at home. We've seen it. You weren't surprised by that, Emmanuel Glaze. I know you weren't surprised by it. I wasn't surprised by it at all.
It was. I get read right. It was an exhibition game for the Bulls last night. I mean, it was just
Kobe White went crazy.
Kobe White. He thought he was Kobe. He
Not
thought
DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White.
Kobe thought he was real Kobe. He's like, I'm Kobe, baby. I'm changing my name to Kobe.
Right.
I'm changing it.
Bruh. Glade, I was not shocked. From the word go, when I saw Trey make like 3 turnovers in a row. And then that point before the half where we couldn't get the shot off, and DeJounte was just like, bro, what are we doing? I said this before. I'm going to say it again. Should have just let Trey sit out. Think about it. We went on a 15-0 run
Yeah.
When Trey had his damn warm-up on. Come on. And now here we go. Off season is upon us. Take us out of our misery. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
It was like looking at Mayshell, honestly.
Go ahead
like,
and do it.
It like everybody what's the phrase? 1, 2, 3 Cancun. That's what
Yeah.
everybody looked like they were saying last night. 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Cancun on 3, Cancun on me.
Man, I saw that game yesterday and I just stopped. All I saw was my man from Rocky throw the towel when Apollo Creed was getting killed. That's all I kept saying.
When the rusher was swinging.
That's all I kept seeing was the dude throw in the damn towel. That's all I kept seeing, Mayshell. That's all I kept saying. Mayshell. Throw in the damn. That's what I was like. Please stop this. We get it. We don't want. This is over. It's and people asking the question. Mayshell that everybody is going to ask all off season. Is Trey an Atlanta Hawk in 2024? 25?
No.
I can't.
No. He's the only player we have that truly has trade value. We saw when you dangled DeJounte out there, what came back? Nothing.
No.
It's a group of people who feel that put Trey in another situation, put Trey in another city, that he will flourish.
Yeah.
Let's hurry up. And those people who believe that, let's hurry up and send him to those people. I mean, we saw it. Like, what else do y'all need to see? What else do y'all need to see? And I know everybody get hung up on he a star. Is he? Is he? Because again, here's the problem. And again, I don't go back and forth with y'all no more. I let y'all have it. Y'all clearly talk to more people than we do. We just do this all day, every day. But in the real world, they ain't feeling him like that.
You know it hurts.
Y'all say he a star. It's just a few of y'all who like, but well, he the only star we got. How has that worked out for us? How's that worked out for us? Please,
we've been doing this show. It'll be 10 years in November. It may sure hurt my feeling twice. The first time he hurt my feeling when he said we should trade Julio. I said, man, we can't trade Julio. He said, Glaze, this will be the best time you can get as much as you can for Julio. First round picks. I said, no, man, Julio was our dude. And look, we held on to him too long. He wasn't worth much toward the end. We wasn't winning. We got nothing back for Julio. And I said, God damn. Here we are at Trey. You know, Trey is our guy. Trey's been around. We've been with when he was drafted. We was all on. We met him.
Y'all was on him. I want to remember. I had to be converted.
Yeah, but he had a good 5-year run.
He did. And Ray Young, listen, y'all. Ray Young, Trey, that's my guy.
We love them guys. I don't understand. This hurts me. This hurts me to see this team look terrible. And they ain't gonna get rid of Quinn because honestly, Trey, this is his third coach. This is his third coach.
Y'all say, man, Lloyd Pierce not the guy. Got to get him out of here. Oh my God, we got Nate. Nate gonna get him to play. Got Nate up out of here. Now you got Quinn. Now you can't keep firing the coaches. You can't keep firing the coaches.
It hurts, man. Terrence, man, I'm hurt, man.
Terrence, let me tell you about these folks, Terrence. Because I had to work the draft party that night at the Tabernacle. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm telling everybody in there because the rumor had already kind of got out. I said, y'all, we got to keep Luka. Get what all of you said. Get what all of y'all said. He ain't going to work. This Atlanta. We need to.
But you know what else make me mad about this team? You know what else make me mad about this team, man? And Raphael just brought it up too. This ownership, man. They start messing with our guy from the Golden State.
Wrestler them.
No, the guy that we got.
Yeah.
He came in. We saw vision. You know, everybody was like, "Oh, we can see it."
Yeah.
Then he gonna bring his son in to be the general manager / and Landry Field. Like, oh,
and then all Landry Field worried about is making sure his shoes look better than everybody pregame. He be having on the Travis Scotts, and his shoe game is impeccable.
Oh, it was like
He
that.
ain't made a move yet.
That made sense. It don't make none of his moves make sense. I'm like, what are we
is he
doing?
Like, dog, I'm telling y'all, Landry be dead fresh. His son be dead fresh.
Oh, they be dope. They be dope.
Kyle Korver coming there with all the Abercrombie fit stuff on. They ain't made this team better at all.
They haven't made a move that I've said like.
But y'all good with it, because y'all all of yous. Man, we need Trey. Man, this Atlanta. We need a black star.
I like Trey though. He was my dude. He still is.
Okay.
And we'll see what. And all y'all Luka fans, they better beat the Clippers this time. I'm gonna be on y'all.
Don't do that.
If they don't make it to the playoffs, I'm hating. I'm gonna hate on Luka. He gonna be this MVP. I'm like, he MVP.
That's why every time Luka come here, Luka drops 70 on y'all.
He dropped 73. He dropped 73.
Okay, my bad. 73, and it was easy 73.
Yeah, it would look like he was just out there playing. He was out there playing. And you're right, Red. I don't know what Hunter doing no more. That man making $90 million. He don't play for 45 games a year. He hurt most of the time.
Raphael, hey, Landry Field had them cactus. He had the cactus. He had the cactus. The Travis Scott, the cactus joints on the other day.
How much they hit for?
Dog, they about a light 900.
God,
light 900.
Hey man, and look, hey, when we get up there, so real quick story. Remember last year we went to the draft party, and a media person was like, "When is the team gonna be winning?" And we all looked like, because he went at Landry. We looked at him. Hey, he was right. He was right, Maceo. That person was right.
Landry don't want none of that smoke.
Oh, he need to get all that smoke. I wish I get up tomorrow. They're gonna be up at 8 a.m. tomorrow. That's too early though, man. I'm trying to get up. And see, they're trying to be slick. They're trying to have an 8 a.m. meeting with the media. Who ain't but a few people gonna be up that damn early where to fight that damn traffic to get way out there at Emory.
Who trying to go way up there?
Ain't nobody doing that stuff, man.
They
8 a.m. Make sure who trying to get up there early, hit the traffic. Come on, man. I know what y'all doing. Y'all trying to get in, get out. The whole lot of people.
I think y'all slick, man. That's okay, but that's okay.
Right. That's all right. That's why we still got microphone. A lot of people got microphone. We see everything.
Yeah.
So, hey, show. Do you make the draft? If you trade, do you make it before the draft or free agency? What do you do? Or after the play leagues and all that? What do you do?
Yeah, you just go ahead and by time the draft is here, you go ahead and let's start fresh. Let's get Coach Quinn. Coach Quinn, give us your vision.
Yeah, what's your vision, Coach Quinn? Where you go?
This is your team. We saw you with Trey. We saw you without Trey. Then we saw what Trey did in these playoffs. Do you want to build with DeJounte? Is DeJounte the guy? Okay.
Let us know.
Let's tell Trey, hey, Trey, we moving on. Thank you for all that you did for the city. Deuces, my boy. Deuces.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit over here and just, shout out to Trey, man.
You'll be all right, man. Listen, you and Ray, y'all connected on Twitter, man. X, whatever we calling it today, man. Listen, man.
Ray was my dude too, man.
Yeah, you'll be all right, man. You'll be all right, man. This is a Nike city, man. We don't wear no Adidas, no way. I ain't seen nobody with Trae Young shoe.
Them shoes, dude. The ice cold did look cool though. I like them. They were nice. What you got, Mace?
So Emmanuel Glaze, we got to talk about it. One of the worst articles I've ever read. Dropped.
Okay. All right.
Talked about how Robert Kraft basically went and hated on one Bill Belichick. What's funny about this article, and in ESPN, now remember everybody. See, this is why I have a problem with all of you. Remember, it was ESPN that was telling you that Bill Belichick all but had the job.
Yeah.
He was all but hired.
Yeah.
And now,
because
we need content before the draft, now they drop this story that say, hey, Robert Kraft basically went and told Arthur Blank that now don't hire him.
Yeah.
Everybody. That's just not true. And how you know it's not true? Go and read the article. Now, this going to be media 101 and journalism 101. When you drop in an article like that and you get quotes, you have to source the quote. They dropped about 6 anonymous quotes. You know, the only person who was on record
Who?
was Michael Lombardi.
Mm.
He was the only one who cite the quote, put the name with the quote. But you know why Michael Lombardi was the only person that was cited? It's because he don't need a job in the NFL. He done.
Yeah.
So he can go on record and say, yeah, bow. All these other folks, come on, man. Y'all, you know what? Y'all that dumb. I'm sorry. Y'all are that dumb. Because y'all, again, y'all believe everything that these people put out there. They told you months ago, hey, boom, it's Bill's job. No, it's not Bill's job. And here we go. How y'all know Rich McKay still run this team? This how you know Rich McKay still run this team. The only person who didn't want Bill Belichick was Rich McKay.
Yeah.
And he didn't want him because he loses power.
Yeah.
He loses power. For some reason, he is the gatekeeper for Arthur Blank.
23 years, I think. 24 years.
23 years. 24
yeah.
years.
2001 Michael Vick, yeah.
It's super powerful.
Yeah.
Now, I ask all of you, what has Rich McKay done? So, y'all are comfortable with the decision of Terry, Raheem. Y'all comfortable with this dynamic? You can't be. But they done sold y'all this bill of goods and in saying all that. Why you sign Kirk Cousins? So y'all think Kirk Cousins was Terry and Raheem's choice?
You know what's crazy about all that, Mace?
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Go ahead, Emmanuel Glaze. The floor is yours.
You know what's crazy, man? We've talked about for years how the Full Letter Network and other big networks like to control the narrative. So they got it wrong 6 months ago, thinking that Bill Belichick was going to be the Atlanta Falcons head coach. So now they've created this new thing. I never read the article. I looked at it and I just said, why are we doing this right now? A week before the draft.
Because we need
Here we go.
We need news.
So we need to put that, because Bill Belichick out there, we want to say that the owner said this. You know, it is what it is. Somebody leaked it from the Falcons. Probably Rich McKay sent it through one of his people. You know, Arthur said he was told by such and such, and that's why they kept it anonymous. But at the end of the day, man, it's we're gonna see how this team goes, man. This team, let me go on record again on April 18th, 2024 at 7:34 p.m. I ain't buying into the Kirk Cousins thing until Kirk Cousins showed me to buy into. I'm sitting on the sideline like Riley on one of my favorite shows, The Boondocks. Boo. Boo.
Hey,
you owe. Boo.
Glad you had somebody wanted me to ask you this question earlier. So with all the money that New England I say, everybody taking pay cuts, where all the extra money at New England, dog? Where all the extra money went, Glaze?
It's crazy, ain't it?
Where all the extra money went?
It's crazy, ain't it? And we're gonna see what they give Gerard Mayo too. See what type of love they give my coach Mayo too. We're gonna see how all that goes down too.
But watch this, Glaze, again, to show you how much this story was a bunch of bull. Okay, so if you're Robert Kraft and the Kraft family, and you're so over the Patriot way, you're over it.
Right.
Why would you hire a guy whose
That's
only
right.
experience in the NFL is under the Patriot way.
Still in that same pipeline. He played under Belichick, still in the same family. It's amazing, ain't it? I was like, oh, Gerard Mayo. Oh, he played with Belichick. He know everything about it. He know everything.
Hey, y'all believe anything. So I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. Don't send me no inbox. Don't tag me in no damn post. Cause y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Man,
But I ain't gonna hold you.
don't hold him,
I
man.
ain't gonna hold you.
Don't hold him, man.
I ain't gonna
All I
hold
gotta say is this: Atlanta got too many problems to be dealing with bull crap. We got too many issues to be caught up in some he said, she said stuff. Hey, Arthur, you ain't getting no younger, buddy. You better clean this thing up quick. You better clean it up quick, man.
Dog, I'm gonna tell y'all what Rich McKay did. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna tell y'all what Rich McKay did. He knew Belichick was gonna get this job, which meant his power was gonna be gone.
Because Belichick wanted all power. He wanted all.
But this is what Belichick said. Listen, I'm willing to work with Terry Fontenot. I'm willing to work with him. I'm not gonna work for Rich McKay.
Rich need to go do something else. He get
Rich
United
McKay can't have nothing to do with it. But then guess what Rich McKay ran and did? Hey, Arthur. Now you know this is a black city. This is most of the people who tailgate out of we have a black fan base. Guess what we need to do? Let's put Fundo. Remember, Fundo wasn't nowhere to be found when they made the move. Hey, let's put together this dream team. Let's go hire Raheem Morris, and let's Terry. Come here, Terry. Terry, you ain't gotta make copies no more. Come here, Terry. Terry, you're back on point.
Man, say Terry making copies.
You're back
Terry
on
making
point.
copies.
Because guess what now? Because again, they check the temperature, and all of yous say,
hey, he's checking the print. He's checking the print, make sure the cartridge good.
Hey, do y'all want color or just black and white?
Hey, we ain't got no color right now.
We ain't got no color. Black. I need somebody to go to Office Max.
I ain't got no color right now. These cartridges big.
Terry, go put your shirt and tie on, Terry. You back on point. Hey, Arthur, we gonna sell the Black Dream to the Black Mecca. Because they already heard all of you say, well, if they bring Belichick in, I ain't buying no tickets. Now, Rich McKay might not have an office at Flowery Branch. But y'all know the Arthur Blank Foundation is right over there. And
at AMB.
Hey, man, come on, man. You know, over where the Atlanta United Press, it's a great complex. They got like
beautiful complex. Beautiful complex.
Man, y'all don't think they got a war room over there? You don't think they got the best internet in the world? So listen, y'all, I tell y'all this all the time. I just look like this. But
you done, man.
Y'all, man.
You done, man. My feeling been hurt the last two pennies, man.
Glaze, I'm sorry, Glaze.
We really doing this, man.
Glaze, you told me. And listen, you on record. You was like, man, you ain't buying this Kirk Cousins thing. You ain't buying it.
I ain't buying it, bro.
I tried to make you love it. I want to hear you say you like that. You like that.
If Kurt hurt me, I will say every segment after we make it, we'll start off with I say you like that. But I ain't saying that right now. You done make sure.
I do want to get your response on this, Emmanuel Glaze, because one of the projects we've been working on as we head to the draft, the Atlanta Falcons got one of the best offseason grades by all of the different publications. They gave the Atlanta Falcons an A- with all the offseason moves they made, Emmanuel Glaze. So I'm going to ask you, do you like the offseason moves so far? You got your quarterback. You got the best quarterback that was available in free agency. Got a couple of wide receivers in. You bought Mooney in. You bought Ray McLeod in. Emmanuel Glaze. Are you satisfied with that?
What the first thing you said?
Yeah, you got the best free agent quarterback available in the market in Kirk Cousins.
A D. Right there when you said that. I ain't even got the other players. Give him a D. Give him a D. No minus. Straight D. I'm there. You ain't had to say no other player. You said we gave $100 million guarantee. You forgot that part.
$100 million.
We gave $100 million
I ain't want
guarantee.
You say I hurt your feelings, Glay. I ain't want to hurt your feelings no more because I really like you. I love it you. So I ain't want $100 million no more, man.
Make sure they get him in $100 million guaranteed, dog. They get him in $100 million guaranteed, dog. And they told me it's okay. His Achilles hurt. So what? We come back strong. Aaron Rodgers gonna come back with his. First of all, we're not gonna compare Aaron Rodgers to Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins had a good years in Minnesota, but he told I didn't like that. So they got some good moves, but we got $100 million in the quarterback that we hope bring us the franchise to prominence. We got this guy for 2 years and a possible. Because the possible his third year he get paid $10 million guaranteed. So his first 2 years we say, Kirk, you need to take it to the promised land. I am in a big time wait and see. I'm waiting to see what we do in the draft.
So you still got all that Falcon stuff in that bag. You ain't gonna pull it out yet?
Man, I ain't got, I'm looking around right now, man. Ain't no Falcon inside. That's sad. You know how big a fan I am, dog? To not have nothing around me.
Yeah, dog.
You know how big a fan I am?
Dog,
Look, I ain't scared
visors, you got hats, you got polos.
Yeah, man. I got all kind. Make sure you see me come to the show every day with my Falcon gear on. When we were struggling,
would you stop wearing them Falcon polos, sir? Please.
Yeah, and make sure that's all you got. I said that's all I need, dog.
Oh, yes, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh, and you couldn't tell me nothing back in 2017. I said, look at us, dog. I was insufferable on the mic. I kicked people off the show when they talk bad about Matt Ryan.
Boy, I mean, almost had a whole knockdown drag out in the studio.
So Maceo, D, until he do right by me. Look, I'm gonna do it like my girl Celie did on The Color Purple. Until he win by this team, this is a D grade for me. I don't want to hear nothing about how good this draft. They gave him an A-, in the A- because of Kirk Cousins. Well, they got the best. This Falcons had, and if I hear one more time, they addressed the knee. What do we address? The man 36 with a torn Achilles.
Hey, man. They said you went 7-9 with arguably the worst quarterback play in the last 2 years. You done went through Mariota, went through Ritter, and Taylor Heineke. You don't think you upgraded the position?
Look, man.
You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that.
I'm gonna move on because look, make sure until they do right. Until they do right. I'm giving this team a grade, a D. Until they do right and they win some games. Make sure I got to start with this. Going back to the NBA playoffs, sir.
Yes.
It was a sad day yesterday, not only for the Hawks fan, but the day before. A guy that used to kill every team in the league. Pretty boy. He had the nice fro. He had shoes from overseas. He was Steph's big-time partner for years. Best shooting backcourt ever. Had 0 points in 32 minutes, Maceo.
Yeah.
Maceo, have we seen finally
the
end of the golden era in Golden State?
Dude.
With Klay Thompson looking like I had nothing for you guys.
There was no splash at all. Water guns. I mean, like the little water gun had a little plastic thing in the back that you ran and filled the water up. Yeah. Once you get at the gas station and the grocery store.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
The trigger break after about 5 pulls. Yeah, that's Klay, man. Klay, it's over, man. Listen, Klay.
Oh, that was tough to watch, man.
Glade talk about all the time. Father Time is undefeated, dude. No lift.
when you put Father Time with them injuries he's had,
with them injuries. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, let's talk about this. Clay pull up the game. He driving his speed boat. I mean, Clay has lived a charmed life. His dad was in the league. I mean, once upon a time, Clay was a defensive stopper. You know, you're talking about a 6'7" guy with the rain, and then he got nerve to be pretty.
Yeah, he's pretty boy too.
Hey man, life has been great for Clay, but I mean,
outstanding run, man.
All good things come to an end, man. Clay has probably cemented. I know. Listen, I know y'all gonna hate this. Hate this, but whatever. Clay probably gonna end up being a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, man.
Because Clay, I mean, once we relax, time is gonna be great to Clay. Because you're gonna say, man, hey, Steph don't win without Clay.
Easily.
Playoff Clay. Playoff Clay.
50 points and a half or some crazy like that. Clay was that dude. You couldn't double Steph because he was gonna kill you with Clay on the side.
Man, run off on Steph you want to. No, Clay was shooting from just himself.
He was gonna kill you.
And he got nerve to be 6'7".
6'7". Hit you with come across half court, he open.
Man,
hey Steph, I'm open. Get it to me.
But I mean,
0 points, 0 assists,
0 points, man.
4 rebounds.
And it ain't like he was out there for like 7 minutes,
32 minutes.
That man played 32 minutes.
32 minutes. Good Lord of mercy.
It's time to move on.
And Steph cried a few weeks ago when Draymond got ejected. Remember seeing everybody like he was crying?
Because that's his ride partner now.
He just knew it wasn't because Draymond. He said, "This is over. This team is the dynasty is over." Because Draymond gonna Draymond, and Clay got nothing. Clay got nothing, man. Ain't nothing for it. Ain't nothing. That team has to move forward. Golden State, you had a fantastic run.
Yeah,
you won the championship 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Snuck one more.
Snuck a fourth. You snuck the championship because nobody saw it coming.
You snuck. I mean, you snuck that one in. I mean that cemented the legacy.
Yeah,
they got the one without KD.
That cemented the legacy. All things must come to an end. Where Frankie Sinatra at?
Yeah, man.
Where Frank Sinatra. Y'all did it y'all way though.
They did it their way, man.
Y'all did it that way.
The game, people shooting threes from the damn parking lot. People at the concession stand shooting threes.
You had to start guarding them when they crossed half court. You had to get on them because they were shooting. Somebody shooting.
Sam, you got me on the spot. Name a Hall of Famer who's never scored a point in a game. Sam, don't do that, Sam. Don't do that. Clay got listen. I'm gonna throw y'all favorite thing up in y'all face now. He got them rings, man. He got them rings. Y'all always rings. He got 4 of them things, man. 4 of them.
He was a big part of each team, even though
Sam, Father Time undefeated, Sam.
You know how man, that tell me how old I am. I watched this guy from his days in Washington State until now, man. It just saw when Mark Jackson made those guys killers. Mark Jackson made this team killers, and then they gave Steve Kerr the job, and he did look like a genius. But anyway, it was tough to see, Mason. I'm sorry. It's a lot of errors ending right now. It's a lot of errors ending right now, make sure. It's a lot of errors ending, man.
A lot of errors. Speaking of those errors, we're gonna stay in basketball because Lebanon James and the Lakers. They sent my boo, her team, man. They, now Zion not gonna be playing in this elimination game. Emmanuel Glaze, what is wrong with the New Orleans Pelicans?
You heard my feelings a lot today, man, because I'm bringing up topics I don't want to talk about. You know what was sad again, man? Seeing Zion walk off the court again injured. It was just tough to see. I'm like, come on, Zion. Are we serious right now? Are you really limping off the court when the team, this wasn't even at the end, This wasn't even like at the beginning. This was at the end when it's hot. It's 2 minutes left in the game. We got a chance to advance, and you limping your ass off.
Hammy.
I just did like this, like, no, come on, Zion. This is the time, Zion. What did you pull? I ain't even see you pull nothing, Zion. What was it? What did you do?
Whatever he pulled, he out tonight. He can't play.
What did you do? You was playing phenomenal. This game was great. It was great action, everything. And then you
He
just
was
said
balling. He was balling.
he went like that when he did this. Make sure how you doing the hammy. I said, God damn it.
Hey man, that hammer ain't nothing to play with, y'all.
Damn it. That's what, man. New Orleans got a great young, but when you put everything, Zion, man, he just I don't know.
And just when we thought he was turning the corner, man,
We just knew this was his year.
his body was looking good, and which also brought me when he got hurt. It almost brought me back to this story, Emmanuel Glaze, where you almost got beat up at the ACC tournament because you went through the wrong door. You almost stepped on Zion, and them folk finna throw you out of Greensboro.
I'm at the ACC. I'm at the ACC championship. Zion, they had this one. Duke had Zion. They had the kid that was the left hand kid that
the Maple Mamba.
RJ
Barrett.
This team, he was loaded. This the same tournament that I think was this when Zion blew his shoe out.
Yeah, when he blew his shoe out. Yeah.
I'm sitting there, man. I'm walking. I'm like, oh snap! What just happened? I walk and Zion walking through, and I almost ran into him. I almost got beat down by some Dukies, man. I ain't want to get beat down by some smart kids,
y'all.
But I was about to get beat down by some
legs.
Dukies.
Almost caught hands because he was too close to Zion, y'all.
I couldn't get that close to him. Zion still had the same. He still got the same box he's had for like 10 years now. But make sure that was I just watching that game. Make sure I sat there and said, please don't reach for your hammy, bro. Please. Yeah, and now you can't even play in the game to finish this off.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Oh, this was your year. You played over the 65 games that they needed you to.
You played over the threshold.
You did over the threshold. This was you got the Lakers at home. You got a chance. And when I saw you limping off, I said, it's over. New Orleans is over. And we can watch tonight. It's over though, man. It is.
Yeah, without Zion, do you think CJ McCullough can drop 60 tonight? I mean, can he have a Kobe moment?
And you're right, Marlon. Willie Green gonna get fired because he can't keep nobody healthy. It ain't his fault. He can't beg them to stay in shape and get some things.
It's not Willie Green's fault, man. It's not Willie Green's fault, man.
I know one thing. They better not get rid of our girl because make sure she'll be in New Orleans tomorrow, right?
Yeah, well, she's an exec, man. They ain't gonna fire my boo. I just felt bad for Bay. I was like, oh.
Man, that looks so. I just saw that, man. That broke my heart, make sure. How? Zion, this was the year. Everybody was expecting y'all to be playing Denver this series. See you against the big guy. You and Jokic go against each other. Everybody was ready for it, but you blew a tie. You was like an 18-wheeler that went 300 miles. You had 50 miles to go, and you boom. You know how them tires be blowing on the highway.
Yeah, man.
That's what I heard when you broke that, busted out, bro.
Yeah,
that was tough, man. Dang, man, why you brought that up, man? It's been a tough show, man. It's been a lot of problems going on around here. Let's change it up a little bit, make sure you are the draft guy. All my people here, we got a lot of people in the draft. 1 week away from tonight.
We Mike Vick days away.
7 days away today.
7 whole days by Tony Brady.
NFL draft. The line is getting strong right now. Make sure everybody lying about who ain't.
Everybody lying. Everybody lying.
Make sure. What are you looking forward to? I know you got the numbers. You got your pen and your paper ready. Make sure. What are you looking forward to 7 days from now?
Dude, the two biggest storylines for me. Of course, we already know Caleb is going 1. Caleb has been tweeting about. He said his outfit that he's gonna wear to the draft. Him and his girl about to kill y'all.
You got an outfit like that,
y'all. So that was listen. He done tweeted it twice. So he said this outfit is a 1 of 1. Y'all know anything about fashion? Y'all know, hey, I like to get me a good outfit off.
Yeah, he rolled for it. He rolled for it out.
I'm gonna get me a good outfit off. So I'm excited about that. It's a lot of chatter about which wide receiver is going first. Are you taking Marvin Harrison, who basically say, watch the film, duh, I'm him. You got Malik Neighbors, who a lot of people think is pound for pound the best wide receiver in this draft, but they say it's a couple of questions about him.
Okay.
As we head in, I think, me personally, I think Rome Odunze is the best wide receiver in this draft. So that's who I like. That's who I like. But I think all signs are pointing to the Cardinals, who was sitting at 4. I think they're gonna stay at 4. I do think they're gonna take Marvin Harrison. Who are the Washington Commanders gonna take it to? Is it gonna be Drake May? Is it going to be Jaden Daniels?
You know who's gonna be Mayfield? It's gonna be Drake May, because that's what Washington do. I'm sorry, Washington fan. Y'all know about to be Drake May. You know it's gonna be Drake May. You already know. Jaden to me has the highest ceiling for me.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna pick Drake May because the ESPN's, did I say the Full Other Network? They've already said that after Caleb is Drake. They put him as that guy. We've talked about this during the whole draft, pre-draft workouts and all of that. I wonder if this works for Marvin, if this is a trend that's going to be set going forward. Because I ain't seen Marvin. Marvin just been working out at home, getting himself in some good shape. Because he said my film talks way louder than what I can do on this field.
He been getting some outfits off on Instagram. He been getting some outfits off.
Yeah.
I mean, he getting them off.
Yeah, I keep saying that, Marlon. Drake May is Mitch Trubisky. I don't care what nobody tell me.
When we was at me and Raphael at Super Bowl, Adam Rank, who y'all know Adam Rank, NFL Network.
Yeah.
He say every year it's a white boy that they just hype up.
They hype up so high. And I'm like, and
this year Drake May. Drake May is the guy. They do it every year.
Every guy who's been seen, if you watch any Georgia Tech North Carolina game, we all said, this guy? We kept saying the same thing, like Drake May. This the guy y'all say is the can't miss prospect, and he's missing receivers. He's missing receivers out there. He's missing receiver, but he's the can't miss. I watched him against Georgia Tech every year he played. I watched Mitch Trubisky with Georgia Tech, and I kept telling y'all, I don't know what y'all see, but I'm watching this dude. I ain't impressed at all.
They talk themselves into this stuff every year.
Yeah.
They talk dog again. That we talking Mitchell Trubisky. It's no way you take him over Deshaun Watson. What else did you need to see? But again, this is what they do. We've seen so much of Deshaun Watson that we talk ourselves out of what's painfully obvious.
Right.
To hey, we can unlock this kid. But I keep telling all of yous, I don't know when y'all gonna listen. These NFL people think they way smarter than y'all.
Yeah.
These NFL coaches and the OCDC, dog, as much as they talk to college coaches, they're in their mind. They're like, man, dog, even Nick Saban. You know, when the folk leave Nick Saban, when they go close, they say, man, Nick Saban don't know what the hell he talking about.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than Nick Saban, man. If he was so smart, he would have stayed in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do it every year. So you know what? You're right. Washington gonna take Drake May.
And you know what makes it even crazier though? Is every time we watch these type of cats, ever since they've introduced numbers instead of skill position and seeing footwork and technique, when numbers and stats are outweighing technique and size and speed, we have a problem. Now we got cats. I've seen, I love to see TikTok because they make me laugh, but I've seen more kids who ain't played a down of football, no offense to y'all, break down and tell me why another player is garbage. And I'm like, how you telling me this guy is garbage, man?
But this was great, Glade. I'm going to even go even further with you. Folk turn around and share that. They share that stuff.
No offense, Maceo, but what's the guy from Georgia who went to Jacksonville first pick?
Trevor.
I ain't seen nothing on Trevor that I was like, man, Trevor's a first pick of the draft type of dude.
Dog.
I looked at that guy like, hey, I don't know what we seeing. He's okay, but on that defense, there's a whole bunch more that he get to Jacksonville. They keep saying, oh, he a bust. I'm like, no, because y'all built that guy up to be the greatest player ever.
Like,
to me,
remember after Trevor won the national championship freshman year in college, people say he don't need to play no more football.
Oh my God, yeah.
Dog, there was a whole narrative out here that everybody say, hey, put him in bubble wrap for 2 years. Or let's change the rule where he can go and go to the NFL. He don't need no more training. He ready for the NFL right now.
I'm sorry, man. So I wasn't talking about Trevor Lawrence. I'm talking about the defensive end for Georgia. number 44.
Oh, Walker.
Yeah,
Trayvon
remember
Walker.
everybody was like, I'm like, that defense got way better players than this dude. Now they talking about, hey, Walker ain't really doing that much in Jacksonville. I could have told y'all that. Look, man, we watch the dude every day.
He wasn't even the best player on the defense.
Y'all got him as the number 1 pick. I'm like, no offense to Trayvon Walker. No offense. You should play in the league. You got the skill. But the first pick, come on, man. You first pick, I don't care what nobody say. If your draft is bad, should be somebody who can change your team or make them better.
Yeah.
Please don't throw no numbers at me and say, well, his such and such win.com percentage / defensive steps he took / this equal 0.375, which is the highest grade ever for a defensive end in his era. And that's why you should pick him. I'm like, that dog, dude, don't look like he can get out that corner that good. He don't look like he can get out that corner that good. He can't get around that corner that good.
The eye in the sky don't lie. It don't lie. It'd be so funny because we get to talk to scouts and GMs and like you say, everybody hire like an analytical guy, and they tell you that, you know, on 3rd and 5, his impact versus 1st and 10. I'd be like,
it's like y'all making that really hard,
bro. Can he go get the quarterback?
What did he do when he was playing a team that was better than him or the defense? What did he do then? Did he no offense, don't give me stats when he played a mid team, a team in the middle level, because he got 8 sacks and 5 of them was against a Middle Tennessee State because they ain't had that tackle that can really handle it.
Yeah.
I want to see the guy when it's a big game involved. How does he act? And then I want to see how he act when the big game is not a big game. Is he the same player every week? Is he giving you that same energy? Is he getting around that corner the same way? If they're having to double team him, if he ain't doing all that, don't be breaking down. Well, when it was 3rd and 6, he had 2 steps to the quarterback, which was 0.75 better than everybody. Right. I don't want to hear all that shit, man. Excuse my language.
But Glade, it's so crazy because I was talking to I can't remember who I was talking to. And I'm glad I can't remember who I was talking to. But anyway, we were talking Bo Nix.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
And so he was just like, Oregon. I say, dude, his Auburn tape matters.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna look at his Auburn tape because what they're gonna see: how did he play against Georgia? How did he play against Florida? How did he play against Alabama? Because you can't really gauge what he did at Oregon because, okay, he played Georgia again when he was at Oregon. How did that turn out? No.
Still looking for them doors. They got blowed out so bad.
That matters. Like, no, don't tell me, in Oregon, he had a blah, 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 completion percentage. Bro, he was throwing bubble screens.
Yeah.
He was throwing bubble screen. They faked the zone read, and a dude running wide open down the seam. Guess what ain't gonna be open in the NFL? That right there.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be open.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be open. The answer say, how long does it take for you all to tell if a kid is draft worthy? Oh yeah, you can see it. So certain kids just like you be like, but you have to be careful because so many times. The list is crazy of how many. Oh man, you can't miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Side rim.
Yep.
Back rim.
Yep. I take this guy for it's a Hunter for Colorado. Travis, we knew kind of early that he got that.
Yeah.
I think Deion them put him in bubble wrap a lot, but this kid can play. And I think once he gets to it. But a guy like Kobe, your fam out there in the ring, we saw when they played
Clemson,
Jackson State.
Oh yeah, when they played Jackson State, yeah.
And we said Kobe the best player on the field right now. He looked better than everybody. He looked better than Deion's son. He looked better than all of them. He was the best player on the field.
And Deion said after the game, he's a South Carolina State got an NFL cone out there.
Yeah, best player on the
just
field.
Killing us.
So to say Deion, so you can tell usually by the freshman year, you knowing how good they're looking. But by the time I look for consistency,
Yeah.
Don't tell me how you did against a lower ranked team.
Right.
Like Bo Nix went to college. He went to Oregon for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
He left Auburn in that fire of Alabama every year and Georgia every year
I'm
to
out
go to
here.
Oregon and got them stats up. And he played 6 years. To me, that matters. I don't care what nobody say. You can tell me about that damn COVID year all you want to. If you got to get 6 years to get your stats up, to get your numbers up, I that bothers me. So by your freshman year, sophomore year, you loan, and then I like to see by the third year, can they play a 12-game schedule at a high level the majority of the time? And if they can't, you know, because even my big boy in Philadelphia now, as great as everybody said, he what's the big guy, the big defensive
Jordan
tackle?
Davis.
Jordan Davis. For 3 plays, he was outstanding. But that boy, he got tired. And by that time, Georgia was bringing in a whole group of defensive linemen to take over for him by that time.
Hey,
and it's the
but
same
Glaze,
way in Philly. It's the same way in Philly. He give you
it's
some
also-
plays.
It also goes to this, Glaze, and you know this. And it's the one thing we can't answer. What are you gonna be like with all this money and all this free time?
Yeah.
Like we can kind of start gauging now because some of these kids are getting NIL money, but not all of them.
Yeah.
Like we kind of know, we kind of got a good idea that money don't phase Caleb Williams. Like he gonna be fine. Give him 50 million. I mean, hell, he done had 10 million in the last 2 years, so that ain't gonna phase him.
Yeah.
But a kid like Jordan Davis, who, you know, I mean, he wasn't making kind of money he's making now.
Yeah.
And we kind of see, I mean, we're waiting on him to be dominant.
To be dominant.
This is gonna be year 3.
His boy more dominant than him. Who had all
Walked in the door. Jalen Carter walked in the door.
Jalen Carter way more dominant than him.
Walked in the door.
And Jordan Davis got all the headlines before Jalen, but Jalen way better than him right now coming in the door. We're gonna keep you with this. I'm gonna keep you with this, May Share, because it's been hot these streets, and everybody kind of point out a certain team in Colorado. This is your thing. That portal hot, man. Talk to us about the transfer portal, sir. You can't even look at it. I want y'all to go out. If y'all can, look up online, just look at all the kids who are in the portal.
Yeah. Yeah.
In basketball, football, whatever.
And
the
so
transfer
football
portal is hot. Talk about it.
Crazy, Glade, because with football, now that most spring football is over, so now you got the 2-week spring portal. Kids got 2 weeks to jump in the portal, attempt to find themselves a home. So let's put this out there too, because I don't think this gets talked about enough. A lot of kids get forced into the portal. That doesn't get talked about enough.
Yes, you're right.
You know, you do have kids who like, I kind of see the way the wind blowing, I'm out. Yeah. But you also have coaches who like, hey, they got their eyes on somebody else too. They like, hey,
yeah.
You know, you done been here 2 years and you ain't developed.
Very good point.
We're moving on from you because it's a guy from Miami who just jumped in the portal, and you know, I think he may fit what we do better.
And let me just add on before you move on, because all them Colorado offensive line from last year, they basically were forced into the portal this year.
Oh yeah, out of here.
Yeah, they basically Deion was talking about, I'm bringing in dogs on the line next year, but keep going though, next year. Keep going.
Well, Deion said they can do that because everybody, say it with me. Your scholarship is 1 year renewable.
Every year is
1 year.
Every year.
You don't sign a 4-year scholarship.
Nope.
When the season is over, they have exit interviews. Yep. They sit down, and your coaches, hey, you've been here, and they'll bring your film up, they'll bring your development charts, especially at these bigger schools. I mean, hey, you came here at 175. You've been here 2 years, you're still 175. You ain't made a play for me yet.
I'm gonna tell you,
gotta go.
Can I tell a quick story, Michelle?
Yes, sir.
So, my sophomore year playing football, I didn't have a good year. I started off wrong. I was drinking with the boys. It just had a tough year. So, in the year, we doing exit interviews.
You was away from home.
Coach Greg said, "Tell me why we keep you, son." I'm like, "Coach, I'm still learning. You know, I'm still He said, you know what? I need you to go home this summer and make some decisions about your life. I said, dang, I thought, make sure. I need you to go home and determine if football what you want to damn do, Manuel Glaze. I said, he said, because I'm sick of you. You got all this talent. Everybody say he can run track, coach. He can run this. He can lift the world, coach. But it ain't on the field, Manuel Glaze. It is not on the damn field, Emmanuel Glaze. He looked at me like this. You need to make a decision. Because you know what? You want some of that damn aid, don't you? You want some aid. You better come out like you want some of this finance. He called scholarships aid, guy. It was
Aid.
Everything was aid. It wasn't scholarship. He said, you act like if you want some of this damn aid in this next season, you need to come show up, Manuel Glaze. Year to year. Year to year, every year.
1 year renewable, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. You're not signing for 4 years. Lorraine, every sport.
Yeah.
Every damn sport. Every sport.
And don't let somebody come in the transfer portal that can really like, coaches have no love towards players if you ain't gonna make them win.
And every year they try to replace you every year.
Every year.
They try to see if they can upgrade from you every year. You gotta give them a reason.
So Deontay, think of it like this. You have an opportunity to get a 4-year scholarship, but each year is an audition year to year.
Year to year.
So if you do enough to stay on the team, they'll keep you on, and they try to keep you on because they don't like to cut people, because if they do, it looks bad on the team. But this transfer portal has made it a lot easier for some coaches to do some things. The purpose of signing day is to get you there for an opportunity to play 4 years. That's all it is.
Yeah, signing day turns to a dog and pony show too. So you know what I'm saying? All this stuff these kids making videos now, and they wilding with this thing.
They got video for transfer portals too.
Yeah, they got graphics.
I am going.
With that being said, I'm jumping in the transfer portal with 3 years of eligibility remaining.
Yeah, they tell you the eligibility they still got left.
Yeah,
they telling you what they want. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm a graduating senior with 2 years eligibility.
I got 2 years more to play, and I decided to make my chance. And it's just that opportunity, man, to just signing day is a great thing for a lot of kids. It's been going on since we've been playing. I remember my boys doing it. Hey, no problem, Deontay. We appreciate it. My boy, I remember when I was a 0 star. So I watched all my boys sign their deals. I just watched it. Look at my boy. I went to the library and watched them sign their letter of intent, the LOI. So I had to, sit there with them and appreciate it. I didn't even know I had I signed my LOI, but nobody was there at my press conference when I got my academic scholarship. But, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I ain't signed on signing day either, Glaze. I watched Mel, Fred. I watched all my boys sign. Because I was sitting there like, I was waiting on baseball. I was like, man, I ain't playing no football, man. I'm a baseball player, man.
Yeah, but I
started getting that itch. Why? It was May. Damn.
Yeah, man. But that transfer portal, man, it is very
Glaze.
else, man.
Tough. And what's crazy is a lot of kids went through spring ball.
Yeah.
Like Ja'Cory Brown, the kid at Miami.
Yeah.
Had a great spring game.
Yeah.
But they played the spring game on Saturday. Sunday, they showed his highlights. Sunday, he was in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
Like it happens that fast.
And you better believe, and you said it, make sure. What all college teams doing now? They watching every spring game. They watching everything. They recruiting off of your spring game now, which was almost unreal back in the day. Once you was with a team, you was with a team.
You was there.
Now players are like, hey, you can come to Georgia. We can do something for you right here. We can do something. You can do something.
When I was at Georgia State for Georgia State spring game, dude, it's 4 kids who played in their spring game the previous week. They at Georgia State. They will be transferring to Georgia State. Yeah. And they got like 3 to 4 more on the way. So, and it's crazy because programs now, you have to re-recruit your kids.
Every year. It's recruiting.
You got to convince your kids
every year.
To play while also jumping the portal. And, of course, we've seen it, and it's only gotten it's getting worse. It's affected high school recruits so much.
Yeah.
Pretty much not like, listen, when parents call me and they be, I say, hey, listen. If your child is not a stud, you probably need to go the JUCO route, or you need to find a school that will take you and then get you some film, and then maybe in 2 years you can transfer. But you got to get in school. You got to get on somebody's campus. It's man. I would feel crazy. Like if I had a kid right now going through this, man, it would drive me crazy.
So I want to take you through a path that can bring this all home of a player and the way he went. So there's a guy by the name of Chris Youngblood who played at Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
He played for Amir Abdul-Rahim. Chris was killing it. That's when they ran to they beat Chris was the leading scorer on the team. So when Amir got hired at USF, South Florida, Chris went down there with him. Guess what? Chris balled out at USF too.
Yeah.
Guess what Chris said now? The University of Alabama. Because Alabama was like, you have played at a certain level all these years.
Right.
Alabama just made the Final Four.
Yeah. Upgrade.
They've been watching him. They were like, oh, everywhere you go, you scoring. You got a nice size. Alabama said, we just been to the Final Four. You want to play your last year here?
Yeah.
And he transferred.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that Amir brought in when nobody was really rocking with him.
Yeah.
But
it's funny you say that, Glaze, because it's a word that I love to use, and a lot of people like to use this word, and schools aren't doing it enough. Development.
Yes.
Amir developed this kid.
He developed this kid. This kid got way better every year.
No, he was on nobody's radar.
When they won 2 games, nobody wanted this kid.
Nobody thought of him enough to offer him a Power 5 scholarship.
No.
He was at Kennesaw State, went down to South Florida. Now he's good enough because now it's that poaching thing, because it's like, and you have to really ask the kid, like, dude, like the great Mike Jones say, back then you didn't want me.
Yeah.
Now hot, you all on me.
You all on me.
I mean,
like you say,
Coach Bates, he probably got a million.
He probably got a nice little NIL move on over here deal. But it just talks about how college is today. Oh, we can recruit not only in high school, we can recruit these mid-major schools who got a player. We like, oh, he can ball.
Yeah.
Oh, he can. Oh, come on up here, dog. We need y'all next year.
He done got developed now. Is one of my partners. I'm not gonna put his business. I'm not gonna get a kid now. I ain't gonna put his business in the street. But his son was an undersized kid. Went to a school, had a phenomenal freshman year. None of the schools the school that he's at now, one of the few schools that was like, hey, you can come here and play right now as a freshman. Blah 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 blah. Fantastic freshman season. Those same schools that didn't want him, blowing his daddy phone up, blowing him up like, dude, you gonna leave? But he like, dog, not Lorraine. High school recruit is null and void. If you're not a big time kid with offers, you gotta basically take what's on. You gotta basically, hey, let me find a spot where I can go and I can develop, and maybe I can move on. So I'm not gonna say the school, but their tactic now in recruiting is basically telling the kid, hey, come here for 2 years and develop, and then maybe you can move on.
Yeah,
that's what they're selling. But I'm pretty sure
the selling point.
Other schools are selling that now as well.
Yeah, and Coach Banks, they still get signed, and you know what? It's crazy. You're right, Coach Banks. They still get signed, but it's like this every year. You're getting recruited every year now.
Yeah.
Once you get to high school, you're getting recruited heavily by certain schools. You become a freshman, then you do well as freshman. You got people looking at you and they watching tape. Part of, and I can't say this. I'm sure you and Banks and all y'all can say this as coaches. college coaches got scouting teams that are like almost as big as NFL scouting teams.
No,
They're looking all
it's
over
a whole
the country.
department for it's a whole department for that. And so when I say that, coach, I'm talking about the kids, the undersized kids, the kids that not getting the letters, the kids that aren't blessed to receive. You know, those kids are left out in the cold. And you once upon a time, you could find a spot for everybody. Now you got a kid who got this many offers. Yeah, now see all those kids straight.
Yeah, they good.
They straight.
Yeah.
What about that 5'8" corner that you got? Yeah. What about that 5'7" receiver you got who wants to continue to play? No.
Yeah, and you're right. Any coach that had multiple players that's been playing, I'm sure all y'all guys getting phone calls from other teams. Hey, you remember your boy that played in high school with you? For you, can you talk to him for and see if he can come in?
Yeah, but shit, Cobain, hey, you talking your Newton, but hell, he ain't developed now. Shit, you ain't going for Newton County. He a junior senior now.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing, man. It is this college football. It's going to be amazing to see over the next football year how they market these kids, how you play, and every day. That's why I tell you, and going back to what I think Lorraine or somebody, Deonsa said, every year I look and see for 12 games a year, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Cobain,
12 games a year.
Cobain, that's all I'm saying. If you're not a stud, boy, you better get Claude, Morehouse. You better get the SIAC, CIAA, find some D3 with some money somewhere. You better get them on the phone, man. You better get them on the phone.
And you know, we always talk about this. Me and Maxwell got this running joke, and I won't say we definitely ain't gonna say who this person is. We say this all the time. Why don't you just find a team where you can play?
Yeah.
Some of these cats be thinking they are at a certain level that they ain't.
Yeah.
Your playing time has shown you at multiple schools you ain't that dude. So go somewhere where you can play. Yeah, he know what I'm talking about. That's why he laughing.
Get on the field.
I keep saying, I said, why he just don't play somewhere? Why don't you get some PT? He just want to play. You want to get your name on some stats. You want to show what you can do.
Get some footage, dog. Get some footage, dog. Get some footage, my boy.
That's why you see a lot of these cats go from D1. They be like, hey, let me get into these mid-majors so I can get some PT, man. Because I need to get some film. If I got any chance to make it to a league with the UFL now playing, Canada, I got to get out there and show some film, dog. I got to put some film work in there. So, what you got, dog? What you got, man?
Got to ask you this, Glade. Want to go back to the NFL for a minute? Every year we talked about how guys fall in love with Drake May, but no name is hotter in these NFL streets than Michigan quarterback J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy is the it guy. His college coach, Jim Harbaugh, has already said this kid is the best quarterback to ever come through Michigan. Teams are now debating. They move up and make J.J. McCarthy the guy. Emmanuel Glade, my simple question for you, sir. Do you see the J.J. McCarthy hype? Are you buying or are you selling?
Make sure. So we kind of been covering in college football for a while, right?
We have.
When teams would play Michigan, what's the one thing they say they got to do to beat Michigan?
Well, we better stop their run. We better load and stop their run.
They didn't say we got to stop JJ. They say we got to stop this run. I've heard no team say, you know what? If you're gonna beat Michigan this year, man, we got to stop JJ. They said we have to stop the run. So how do we go from a school who you had to stop the run? Basically, when you say you got to stop the run, Maceo, what are you telling them? We'll let the quarterback do what he do. Long as we get stopped the run.
Do what you do, homeboy. Do what you do, homeboy. You can't beat us.
If you that dude, show us, because we're gonna stop this run first.
Beat us.
Bro, we don't believe, how they say, we don't believe you. You need more people. We don't believe you. How do you go from a guy that you didn't have to stop every week in college to now he's the hottest quarterback in the draft? Not there. Make sure, can you help me with that, dog? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not in these draft streets. Everybody say he looked good on paper. I will always say this, Michelle. Everybody look great in t-shirt and shorts. Flag football has made it some great all-stars in flag football and it's some 7-on-7. Everybody looks great if you got a strong arm, but when the pass are on and the scouting reports say if we're gonna beat Michigan, we gotta stop the run. I heard that for all of JJ's career. I heard nobody say we gotta stop JJ. JJ gonna beat us, he gonna beat us. We gotta stop the run. Make sure. What am I missing? Why is he I'm gonna ask the question to you.
So let me tell you, let me tell you this funny story, man, because I had to go ask some of my brethren that scout, that do all these things. So they told me this funny story, Manuel Glaze.
Okay.
And it all goes back to Jim Harbaugh. So if you believe the hype, word in the NFL streets is nobody evaluates the quarterback position better than Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
It's a scientific fact. So they say. So they say if Jim Harbaugh co-signs a quarterback, that quarterback is that deal.
Okay.
Let's look at his resume real quick.
All right.
He told Alex Smith, you know what, bro? Kaepernick is better. Kaepernick fits what we do. We going with him. At Michigan, J.J. McCarthy, I can't remember the other quarterback name. He was highly recruited as well. Everybody on the staff wanted the other kid.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh said, no, J.J. McCarthy is the guy. So he said, they were like, no, coach. I can't remember the kid name. He the guy. So Jim Harbaugh said, you know what? Let's just let it play out on the field. Yeah, kid sucks. He transferred, moved on. J.J. McCarthy, the guy. But what makes him a legend in NFL people's eyes, it was this young quarterback that played at Eastern Washington by the name of Tony Romo. During the draft process, Jim Harbaugh told anybody who would listen when he was with the 49ers. So anybody who would listen, the best quarterback in this draft is Tony Romo. People were like, are you crazy? He said, Tony Romo is the best quarterback in this draft. Tony Romo don't get drafted. Harbaugh heads back to college. Whatever. Hey, Tony Romo turns out to be a guy. Undrafted. Harbaugh lets everybody know that. Hey, remember what I tell you about Tony Romo? Every NFL scout, every NFL GM remembers that story. So they are all saying, hey, we're not going to miss out on another Jim Harbaugh Jim. So that is why J.J. McCarthy, ladies and gentlemen, is moving up draft boards. Y'all don't deserve me, man. Y'all ain't going to get that nowhere else. Y'all don't deserve me, man. Y'all don't deserve me, man.
Well, I don't deserve you either because I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. Show me, man. Look, I'm from Missouri. Show me. Missouri. I'm from Missouri. Show me, dog. Show me. JJ, you can call out and say, I heard this guy on the crust say I wasn't no good. How you like me now? JJ, I'll be right here again. With the mic in my face. I had a mic just like this so you can hear me. I'm sorry, JJ. I apologize for doubting your prowess. I apologize, JJ. You are great, JJ.
I must say,
I might even do the JJ.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Eastern Illinois. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I might even do the JJ. I might do this for you, JJ. Dynamite. I might really butcher it, JJ, because if I'm wrong, JJ, you can come back and say, I told you. How you like that, Glaze? How you like that, Glaze? How you like that?
Hey, man. Dog. So GMs and scouts, whoever Harbaugh looking at, people were following Harbaugh around the combine because they were trying to just get a peek at what Harbaugh was looking at.
Well, let's keep on it. Does Harbaugh? I got another question, but does Harbaugh has his guy in Chargers? Does he have his guy?
I think he gonna wait and see. I mean, they done paid the man a lot of money, so he like. I mean, we'll spin the block with him one time because again, he's a quarterback whisperer, like a real. They say he's a real quarterback whisperer, so maybe he can fix the most overrated quarterback in the NFL.
I wait for you to say that.
Yeah, because he is super. As the New Yorkers say, he mad overrated, B. Mad overrated, B. But I mean, you know, hey, do we trust Harbaugh? I mean, I think Harbaugh the type of guy. I mean, we saw he told Alex Smith. Alex Smith was number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
So Alex Smith kicked rocks, dog. Get out of here, man. I'm running with Kaepernick, man. You can't do this stuff Kaepernick do, man.
You can't read. You can't read and run. You can't run. All right, man. So let me ask this question. Another painful thing for me. It's hard. Look, man. Back in the day, Mark Brown, we used to have a saying if you was an Atlanta fan. It's hard being an Atlanta fan.
It's hard. Even
though we got 2 World Series, the news that came out 5 days ago was just hard to hear. Spencer Strider, Maceo, out for the season.
Yeah, man.
He has collateral ligament in his right. He has had surgery to replace, take care of it. He's out.
Yes.
My question to you, Ms. Maceo, what does this do to a team?
Yeah.
That really doesn't have the greatest pitching star, because we've already seen this team go deep in their bench for a lot of games. We go to the bench a lot to get pitchers. What does this do for a pitching staff that's already pretty struggling, Maceo?
So we have a phrase that we use in Atlanta. We say, in AA, we trust. AA, my friend, you better go get us some help. you better go get us some pitching help, because I look down in our minor league system and the cupboards are bare.
Yeah, it's kind of bare now. We traded a lot of that minor league stuff a while ago.
Glaze, we have to trust AA.
Yeah.
We have to trust AA because we are all on record as saying, with this loaded lineup we have,
Very
we
loaded.
are World Series of bust.
Yeah.
But we also know, without pitching,
once we get in them playoffs,
without pitching, we in trouble, man. Without pitching, we in trouble, because they have shown us that our bats will go cold when it matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
They showed us that just last year. And y'all, I'm telling y'all this now. I said it before the season. That Mookie Betts, man, Mookie Betts is scaring the bejesus out of me, man. He is scaring me, man.
Every year, man, he gets better and better.
He had a 5-hit game the other day, man. He just peppering the ball all over.
Yeah. Every year.
And we know we got one job. Yeah. We got to find a way to that's who we got to beat.
Yeah.
That lineup just got better. They got Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
Dude, it's scary.
Every year we have some with that pitching staff. And you're right. Shout out to Lisa on that. Lopez and Vines haven't been bad, haven't been terrible.
They haven't been bad, but what are they going to look like in September and October?
And we're using them that much now. We are using that bullpen like crazy now.
That's my thing. J-Mac, I'm going to ask that question in a minute, J-Mac. You're taking my thought. J-Mac, are you looking at my notes?
Yeah, I think he is.
Looking at my notes, J-Mac. I know we partners and stuff, J-Mac. Are you looking at my notes, J-Mac? But yeah, Glaze, we got to trust AA.
And Max Fried up there throwing underhanded.
Man, Max Fried out here serving up bad practice, man.
He's throwing underhanded.
He out here throwing that damn full seam fab out right down the middle of the plate, and it letter high. Man, they gonna tee off.
I bet his neck hurt from whiplash. That's how many times his head switch around.
Hey.
His head's hurting.
Like jumping out the bat. I'm like, are they here with aluminum bat or something? They all got that killing his pitches. Dude,
Hey,
he ain't got no change up in there or something. What are we
throw
doing?
something else. Just throw anything. Switch the hand or something, man.
Roll the
God,
ball up there.
wait a minute. Lisa said you call him U-Haul. You call him U-Haul. He always
They always moving.
he always move. U-Haul. I just look at this team, man. I'm like, yo, we got this battle lineup that's ridiculous. And what you call it still ain't played at his best yet. He's still getting over his MVP year. Azuna showing his stuff now, but
Yeah. Hey man, real funny story, real quick. So my mama threatened me to get out the Truett Park, get that Hank Aaron bobblehead.
okay.
I had one job. It was tough, but whatever, we got it done. So met the game, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, hey, I need to holler at Mike Harris and family for we go.
Yeah,
Out of that. Mike Harris, and of course, they over there in the family section. I go over there. Ronald Acuna family is off the chain. Y'all, do not drink with the Acunas. No. Dude, they got their own tequila. They got their own tequila in the game. They making everybody get a cup, and they just pouring heavy-handed with the pouring glaze.
They got their own tequila, man.
No, they got it in the stadium. No, Mike Harris, Mike said, Mike, don't drink with them. Them Acuna people, don't drink with them. They blinged out. They
got the jerseys.
They jeweled up. They got shirts on, got glitter on it. You know what I'm saying? Dog, let me tell you something.
That makes me drunk just thinking about it, because I know they be drinking.
So the family sits in section 118.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you're over near 118 at the state, that's over where the jerseys and all that stuff. If you're over near 118 and you see some short guys with skinny pants on and a lot of chains, avoid them at all costs. And if they hang, because they're gonna hand you a cup. If they offer you a cup, you better turn it down.
Don't drink it myself. You saying don't drink
not drink it. Cause that's some high level. What Acuna from? Where he from?
Yeah.
Where that tequila from? Y'all
They
think that
been
stuff been distilled 5-7 times? No. It's raw. They was on one. I say, my hair said, Mike said, "Cuz, don't drink that." I said, "Don't worry. I don't even like the shirt he got on. I ain't gonna take no cup from him. I'm out." Oh, I did take cup from him. Guess what I tried to get?
You did.
No, I took the cup. I tried to get to William.
William didn't drink it?
But William said, "Boy, no, boy. No.
That was pure. That was
Yeah,
pure.
I don't know
Pure
what it was.
tequila.
If y'all around section 118 at Truett Park and some Acuna looking dudes offer you a cup, don't drink it.
Really tight jeans and gold jewelry. That's what
Tight jeans. Now the jury gonna give it away. They rose gold, platinum.
They hitting it.
Rolly. Yeah. They spend all Acuna money, dog. Yeah.
Oh boy,
yeah, Jay, I don't know what it was, Jay, but you could smell it. Like I was like, I walked back to my seat. I had the cup like this. I had like away from me because I was like,
you probably would have been drunk just sniffing it while you're walking with it. Jeez,
Lisa, we can't trade Maximus. Not right now. We can't.
Yeah, we gotta keep him around.
We just gotta trust Double A.
Gotta give Double A his chance. This is out of all the GMs we got in Atlanta. This is the guy we got to give a shot.
We can hang
out.
Got
to give Double A shot.
We can hang out because I mean I want to get another Braves jersey, but I ain't finna buy one if we ain't finna make no playoff run. I'm not finna do.
Yeah,
I just keep wearing my Marquise Grissom jersey.
Good old Marquise, one of the good.
So
what you got, dog?
I got to ask you this. Jay brought it up. Jay all in my notes. So we talked about Caitlin Clark getting her 8-figure deal, and of course. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, why doesn't Asia have a deal?" But nah. Emmanuel Glaze. Break it down one more time for the people in the back. But Asia, she did get the she signed it with Allison Felix company. So Allison Felix has a shoe company. So
You got to own
Asia
shoe.
not gonna be in Nike. She's I thought she would have went with Under Armour since they got the ties with South Carolina. But Emmanuel Glade, talk to the people, man. They all in their feelings that Caitlin got a shoe deal and all these other girls don't. Help them out, Emmanuel Glade. Help them out.
It's and
Run
I
it back
love-
one more time. We got the kind of talked about earlier. Run it back.
I love Asia Wilson. She's got what the chip with Charles Barkley. She's been in more commercials than anybody.
Oh man, she getting it.
She doesn't play overseas because she don't have to. Asia is the one of the ones that don't have to play.
Yeah.
But when we look at the thing, and we should have known Caitlin's star power. We didn't even talk about this because we don't want to talk about this. When Ice Cube offered her $5 million to play in the league, in the Big Three, because he knows what everybody else knows. When you can have the highest
box office
NFL ratings in the last 5 to 10 years. And I love South Carolina. I love LSU and Angel Reese and all them, but everybody's watching Caitlin. She is a magnet right now. So that's why Nike was like, everybody loves the little home girl from Iowa. Let's get her a shoe and let's take care of it. Because Nike saw those numbers too. They know she wasn't going to make the money. They want to make it a big deal. Caitlin Clark is selling more jerseys now. Indiana is on 36 games next year.
36
nationally televised. 36 nationally televised games. So Nike say, we're going to put our shoe on her.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to see her. And to her being a Nike, that's a whole nother demographic that we ain't really jumped into. Pat says again, 56,000 came to see Caitlin in a freaking football stadium.
Yeah, dog.
She's if the WNBA mess up Caitlin, everybody should be fired. Everybody should be fired. David Stern learned back in the 80s, and I keep saying this, he saw Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, and he said, we're going to ride the hell out of them too. Until we get to a Michael Jordan, we're going to ride the hell out of David Stern knew how to ride a player. He was going to ride them till we made money. If Kathy Engelbert don't ride the hell out of Caitlin Clark, and if you let all these players talk to you and say, oh, we don't need, if you watch Winning Time, everybody hated Magic Johnson when he walked in the locker room. When Magic got that $25 million deal, everybody hated Magic Johnson, except for one guy, Jerry and David Stern. They said, we riding him.
Hey, man.
And that golden smile to bigger ratings, bigger numbers. Everybody watching the NBA. If they screw this up, Maceo, everybody should be fired. Everybody.
Think about how absurd that sound now. We can laugh at that now. 25 million.
That sounded like like, oh my God, this dude making a 25-year contract.
He making $1 million a year. Oh my God.
Oh my God. How does a guy make $1 million a year? That's everybody back then, that's ridiculous. Nobody should be making $1 million a year playing basketball. That's ridiculous. What are they doing? Now, Steph Curry making $55 million a year. Oh my God. What's happening? You got to have that person. If the WNBA is smart, and everybody jumping on it. Caitlin, Asia, I'm glad she's got a shoe. I always thought she should have had one.
Yeah, I do too. I
always thought Asia should have. I thought they could have marketed her. Again, it makes I think they ain't a good job at marketing Asia. I still don't think they did a good job marketing Asia.
Yeah.
I'd have marketed the hell out of Asia.
Yeah.
She'd have been doing everything. But
now you know the one who I know they missed the boat on.
Who was that?
Skylar Diggins.
Oh boy, Phoenix screwed that up. Everybody screwed up Skylar Diggins. Everybody in America wanted Skylar Diggins to be off from doing products for her. That's why she didn't play overseas. She didn't have to. She had it all, and they screwed it up.
My God,
guys, it's real simple. The average franchise worth in the WNBA is around $45 million, $45 to $55 million. If you want that number to correct, you want to see players get bigger salaries. One, you got to get to the CBA. We talk about it all the time, make sure. What do these player unions need to be able to do? They need to come to the CBA and tell her why they're worth more money, so these owners can pay them more money.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Your guy Ray Young,
Uh,
he just tweeted.
uh,
He's basically said, I don't understand why no one talks about this, but the team changed. The Atlanta Hawks changed when they lost Gallinari and Lou Williams, period. Check game 7 versus Sixers. Lou Will is on some talking. He said Lou Will being humble and nice about it. The bench, that bench with Bogey was scary good. So Ray Young, I'm telling y'all, man, Ray Young.
hey, how you do? When you wear glass, how you do make sure? Okay.
Ray Young is getting ahead of the he getting ahead of the narrative, baby.
Whew, here we go.
Ray Young can see y'all from miles.
He must have heard our show. Ray Young done started already, man. Ray done started already. If y'all don't know who Ray Young is, that's Trey Young daddy.
That's Trey Young daddy.
Ray Young done started already. They just lost last night. He gave them 24 hours. He gave them 24 hours. He said, "Here I am." It wasn't even 24 hours. The Hawks didn't play to 9:30 last night.
You Skylar. It was so fun when Skylar was at Notre Dame. Y'all remember? Rappers were going to the game. Lil Wayne was at a concert with he wore Skylar Diggins jersey to a performance.
Yep.
When the Dream were playing at they were still playing at it wasn't State Farm.
It was Phillips
Arena. They was playing Phillips Arena. Dude, when the Dallas was Skylar came, y'all, so many people were there early just to get a glimpse of Skylar.
How long it took her to get back to the locker room? Because she was signing all kind of stuff. She was walking trying to get to the locker room.
No, people had books.
Yes, please, Skylar. Please sign my jersey. Please sign my T-shirt. I was looking at like they need to jump on this gold mine. There's a gold mine right there. There's a gold mine.
Was it?
Go to Phillips. It was packed just to see Skylar.
Everybody wanted to see the pretty girl from Notre Dame.
Yeah,
with the hair, the look. Oh.
And
she could hoop, and she was a baller.
And look, man, I get it. The league. We say this because we care about the league. We've been covering it for 8 years.
Yeah.
This is a business. This ain't about friendship. This ain't about nothing. If y'all gonna keep saying every day about how much money they should be playing, everybody needs to be about that business. And if you ain't about that business, if you ain't out there trying to make sure the good foot forward and making money off of it, I tell everybody, you can hate LeBron James, but LeBron, like Jay-Z, he done made more millionaires than the Lotto did.
Boy.
And I ain't just talking about players. I'm talking about Skip Bayless, Smith. Everybody's made money off that.
The whole industry done ate off LeBron.
They ate off LeBron because you know what?
Whole industry. That's why I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do when LeBron retire.
And guess what, Michelle? Guess who else ate off? All the players. Them contracts are huge now. Dog. And guess what? And the players saying nothing. They like, we eating.
They better start hating on Anthony Edwards or somebody because
LeBron
meal ticket it's finna run out.
So my thing to the WNBA players, you can hate Caitlin, but y'all better be jumping on this wagon. If you want more money, you want that 6-figure deals, the $1 million deals.
Y'all, it need to be up when she come to town. Y'all need to be on one when she come to town.
I still think they need to bring up Windhurst on charges. Because that man been stalking LeBron since he was in high school.
Oh, my God.
And he's still making checks off of that. That man was stalking LeBron in high school.
I forgot about that.
Brian Windhurst was stalking LeBron in high school. He got the ESPN job because he had all the info on LeBron James.
That man made a career off, bro.
That man ate 24 years off of LeBron. When LeBron was a sophomore in high school, Brian Windhurst was covering him.
I forget.
LeBron gets to the league. ESPN hires LeBron's biggest media guy. I'm just saying, if you're smart in WNBA, you better get these WNBA. You better, boy. I'm telling every league and the team, y'all better have these ladies ready. This is gonna be a hot time for everybody. Y'all better jump on this and ride it.
Oh, speaking of LeBron, all of yous. I got a homework assignment for all of yous. I want y'all to go to All the Smoke, and I want y'all to find the funniest interview ever. Sebastian Telefel.
Man,
When I tell y'all that this guy is delusional, super delusional.
he thought he was
Dude,
straight out of high school.
Dog, this guy really think that he on LeBron level.
You can't tell Sebastian nothing, man. You
Dog,
can't tell Sebastian nothing.
Listen. And I don't even know how I stumbled across them. You know how you go down these rabbit holes on YouTube. And I was like, why the hell would they interview Sebastian Telefel? Well, okay. After about 15 minutes of talking, I was stuck.
Yeah, you can't move.
I was like,
because when he started talking, you like, oh.
I say, and y'all do know I'm fascinated by New Yorkers when they tell stories because they are the funniest. Like, get New York dudes on the tangent, and he say facts about 200 times during the interview.
He do.
This dude is super delusional.
He think he the best player that ever played, man.
Oh my God.
He got that New York swagger too. Like, you can't really tell him nothing. So make sure we are not walking out this door. We are not finishing this show without one thing. I'm gonna bring up the thing right now. Hold on. I've got my phone in my hands, peoples. I am pulling it up right now. Maceo Jr. Why is this guy here? Oh, it messed up. I'm sorry. I'm bringing it back up. No, you ain't going nowhere. You gonna get this work. Jontay Porter. Maceo. This young man, Jontay Porter for Toronto, bet on himself not to be a great player, but he literally bet on himself. and I hate when people, in the famous words, I hate when yous try to explain why he shouldn't have got a lifetime ban because there are other players that have done worse things in society. When you bet on yourself, when you tell your homeboy, hey, I ain't gonna really play that last quarter, so go ahead and put that parlay on me not playing for 20 minutes, because I ain't gonna play for about 20 minutes. It's gonna hit up for you. Watch it happen. I'm gonna shoot them shots at the end of the day. Go ahead and put that number down. We're gonna make some money. Oh, I'm about to break this off. I know I got $3 million in the bank. I'm gonna get this 21,000 though. Why me get this $21,000 though? Maceo. We ain't said really in a long time, but this ain't even no really. This is how stupid, how dumb. Maceo, they got people who watch this stuff every day.
So
tell me, Maceo, you didn't say nothing about it, but here's your chance, dog.
Go ahead. So because I wanted to, because I knew we were gonna get to it. So I'm gonna give y'all, because I am the resident gambler on.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Show. So everybody, y'all just follow me for a second. Now, it was stupid. It's all outside, y'all. It was very stupid. But gambling is a competitive sport. These guys are competitors. You trying.
You trying.
Let me tell you something, Clay.
Everybody looking at you like this.
Clay, let me tell you something. I couldn't believe how dumb it was. But this what even made it dumber. They placed the bet from his phone.
How many times have we said, Maceo, on this show, your circle have to be smarter than you? When you smarter than anybody in your circle, you got a terrible circle. Ja Morant, this dude, he was betting on his own phone.
Glaze, because the NBA, all of these guys, I don't care how many cell phones you have to register with the
They got a security team that's sitting there like,
so they got ex-feds, ex-Navy SEAL. They got all this.
that can't be his phone.
So when
That can't be his phone.
when a bet from his phone,
That can't be his phone. No, it's not. It's not his phone.
when the bet from his phone came. Now, before they probably reported, they were just sitting there like,
It can't be his phone though. It ain't his phone.
how much money did he put down on that?
So we about to cut this dude for 21,000.
Now, tell on him. Tell on him. Glade, tell on him. Tell on him now. Now, call Adam Silver right now. I don't care what Adam Silver doing right now. Get him a.
Hey, so make sure all I can imagine him coming into the room. Remember my boy Bill Duke from Menace to Society? So let me get this straight. You placed the bet from your phone for $21,000. Yeah, I placed the bet. See that's right there. You done fucked up now. You done fucked up now. I got you. You messed up. Maceo, you was making $3 million a year, dog.
Oh, and you a scrub.
You on the end of the bench making $3 million a year. You had a 3 to 4 year contract, dog. You said, you know what's gonna make it better? I'm gonna make $3 million and 21,000 with it. I am killing the bank. I am killing it right now.
That's what I want to know, bro. What you gonna do with that 21,000? My dog said, we finna go buy a Kia.
My brother went to CarMax with that money. I'm gonna get me something fresh off the lot with that 21,000.
My dog said, he said, "Heard, he gonna get a Kia Optima, fully loaded."
Here's the thing, make sure you got to get a 2021. It can't get a 24 with that. Make sure. Can you imagine you at home, everybody looking at you like,
Glad. I thought about this all day because I know this is gonna come up, and it's so crazy because again, I am the gambler. I got all the apps on my phone.
Right.
Everybody come and say, "Dog, try to make it make sense." But I said, "Dog,
we can't make that make sense."
Right, Jay, and he got to pay taxes on the 21K. Because everybody, let me help y'all out, because y'all not gamblers. If you win over 10 grand, guess what comes with that 10 grand for to hand it to you? A 1099 form.
And Horace, you make sure you know how many bets he put out there. He put $54,000 out there.
His math wasn't mathing, but no, this is what I'm saying. If you got 54 grand to gamble, just put it in your pocket. Just put it in your pocket now. Take the 54 grand and go on about your business, dog.
Or you need to get some friends since you got those type of friends. Go out there and do the old school with dice. Put some money on the floor with dice and roll it. Because that's what type of gambling you're doing right now.
Glaze. He got to be the dumbest.
He wins, man. He wins.
The dumbest mofo. Now, hey, now what you gonna tell your mama now? Now, all the people that's eating off your 3 million. I ain't even talking about your homeboys, your mama, them, your auntie.
You know you take care of them.
The little take care of them. Tuition.
You taking care of them. And once you get over a certain year with the NBA, you good for another 3 to 4 years, maybe. The NBA minimum salary is 2.4.
Glaze.
Make sure.
Glaze. I don't know, man. I can't understand. I was trying to. I was writing down scenarios. I knew we were going to talk about this. And the page still blank. It's still blank. I'm like.
And I try not to post stuff like this. But some things just piss me off. And that was one of them. Ain't one of your boys in your circle like, hey, dog, hey.
Then nobody.
Hey.
Which lead me to this, Glaze. This ain't the first time he done did it.
No. Ain't nobody in your circle's like, dog, we got it good. Let's take that 54 grand and put it in some businesses. Let's do
Glaze.
something else. Let's do something with this.
You know what he would have came out better doing, Glaze? Buying a key. Buying a Kia Roll. Or buy pounds of weed, dog.
You turn him into Franklin Saint, buy a whole key.
You would have came out better. Go be a kingpin.
He might as well. He sat there and tried to, and I'm sure he telling everybody, oh man, that you know it's bad when Shohei Ohtani like, man, you fucked up.
Damn. Man, thanks, dude.
Thank you. We ain't talking about us no more. Woo!
Oh. Bruh.
Maceo, that's what makes it bad, Maceo. With the betting problems that's going on with Shohei and all that's going on, you still betting on yourself not to do. Come on, man.
But watch this, Glaze. Now, guess who mad at him? Everybody else who doing the same thing. Because now they like, now they finna be checking all iPhone. Now I gotta go delete all these apps.
Yeah, I can't.
He ain't the only one.
No, he just bet on himself on his phone.
They just smart enough to use a burner or like you say, dog. My neighbor who won't nobody even connect me with. He do the betting. He take the money, dog. We meet up at the Mexican or wherever. I get my winnings and we going about our bid, man. This man should have bought some dope, man.
Make sure they probably like, wait a minute. Is that his phone? Wait a minute. Did he bet on himself to not finish the game?
Hey, but Glaze, so you know they went and watched the game. They like, yeah, he bet
on him damn self. He pulls himself out in the third quarter. He tell coach he hurt.
Hey,
he told coach he was hurt.
Remember the movie Blue Chips?
Yeah.
They realized Tony bet.
Yeah.
And Nick Nolte went to watch film. Tony looking at the clock. Hey, they sitting there looking. They like, man, Tony a good kid, man. Tony wouldn't do that. Tony keep looking at the clock. Tony got.
There ain't a lot of people that in the sports world make me mad enough to swing on him when I see him. I might swing on this kid. I might swing on him.
Yeah, dog.
You throwing away a gold mine. Emmitt Smith said this a long time ago about Lauren. He said these kids throwing away a gold mine, man.
Throwing away a gold mine. In the words of Biggie Smalls, Jonte, UPS is hiring. You're gonna be the tallest SOB unloading one of them trucks. Put Jonte on that truck.
Hey, that's a big truck. Hey, Jonte, you got that? We need all we need that. We need that New York taken down, baby. We got to get it taken down, baby.
Hey, we don't need no stools over here on this side. Jonte,
you know, he had lunch telling like, man, you know, I was balling in the league. You know, shoot. He probably out there killing people in the UBS parking lot with the basketball. He probably gonna be killing them.
Folk gonna swing on Jonte.
Yeah, they should.
His next place of employment, folk gonna swing on Jonte. Man, why? How you in here with us?
You 6'8", you big dude. All right, man. That's our show for the night. I held on to it to the end, man.
As a gambler, and I had it like in the middle of my notes, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna talk about that, man.
No.
Because you know, again, with me being the resident gambler on the show, man, I feel some kind of way, man. He make us look like degenerates, man.
Y'all do. Y'all look like it. Oh, y'all look like it. He set y'all back. He set y'all back, man. Even DraftKings were like, damn. Really?
I'm done, man. Like you said, man, just take the last out.
Yeah.
I gotta go run my quick mile, everybody.
So when I saw that, I just looked and said, this can't be. I look like this must be on the Onion. This on the Onion. I said, this can't be real. This on the Onion. This ain't a real story.
Hey,
this ain't a real story, man. It's the Onion.
So I saw it. So I always run. I got to run to the Twitter. I said, let me run to the Twitter.
That ain't real. That ain't
The
real.
Twitter was going crazy. This.
I said, oh, and then it started seeing the big time people saying, I'm like, oh, it's real. Oh, this is a real story. Hey man, thank you, Deonsa. Thank you so much. We had fun. We love being it. We thank you guys. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, man, we do it for the culture, man. We're gonna get y'all ready for the draft.
We might do a little bit early, like I let you know my schedule, so we can get ready for the draft. Make sure. So get ready. NFL draft next week, all 4 days: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And will the Atlanta Falcons make me regret being a Falcon fan again? All
Atlanta
points.
fans, start thinking offensive tackle. Offensive tackle is in your future. First round pick, offensive tackle.
And there it is. We'll holler at y'all next week. And y'all make sure y'all ain't close to no buildings when the Falcons make a pick next week. Y'all know people be jumping out, y'all jump off the building. All right, guys.
You're being petty again. You're being petty.
Yeah.
Bye.